Grill on!
Grill on!
Nu kan du flytta dit åt det hållet. Så.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
Again, drinking water. Today we're gonna talk about what we eat. We eat keto or LCHF,
Low carb, high fat.
low carb high fat, which means that we don't eat any carbs at all.
Oh, we do, but not that much.
Not that much. Well, there is carb in vegetables, so some carbs.
But no pasta, no potatoes,
No rice.
no rice.
So what happens when you eat keto is that the body goes into ketogenesis, I think it's all called.
Well,
Ketogenesis,
yeah.
something. And carbs triggers insulin, and insulin makes you store fat. So what we're trying to avoid is triggering the insulin, which makes the body go from the carb cycle to the fat cycle. The body reacts a little bit different to them, but both work really nice if you're just living. But if you're trying to lose weight, you have to stop the body from storing fat and just letting it go through. Yeah.
But the body starts creating carbohydrates from the fat instead of
Yeah, well, not
Use-
carbohydrates.
or
They
sugar.
use the fat.
the glycose.
Yeah, they use the fat to make the thing the brain needs instead of it creates it on its own. And this is the whole science. And if you'd like to know more, I suggest to go to dietdoctor.com because he has the most information. He has the biggest one in the world, and he's Swedish. But Diet Doctor is in English. Kostdoktorn, it's called in Swedish. So, what do we eat? A lot of egg, lots of egg,
Bacon,
bacon,
lots of protein, mainly chicken.
mainly chicken. We love chicken. We eat pork, but pork is not that good for me because I have psoriasis. But I love pork, so I'm never gonna give it up. We eat some beef.
Yeah,
Some beef.
I like beef.
Yeah, he and William likes beef. Me and Ludde are more of a pork person.
Yeah. So we go in chicken instead.
Yeah, we go chicken instead.
Everyone loves chicken.
Yeah, we like chicken. We eat chicken probably 4 or 5 times a week. It's hilarious. Yeah. And it's cheap.
Yeah.
What more? What else do we eat? Well, vegetables. We try to choose vegetables that are rich in protein. So we have found, for example, something called edamamebönor, which is soya bean, and it tastes really good, and it even exists as snack. Yeah. And we eat a lot of paprika. What do you call it? Capsicum. Bell peppers.
Bell peppers.
Bell peppers.
Yeah.
Because they are the vegetables with the highest content of vitamin C. More than 4 times an orange. No fruit. Absolutely no fruit. Fruit is 100% sugar. And fructose, which is the sugar in fruit, is actually worse than normal sugar. So avoid fruit. Fruit is a snack. You can have it sometimes in a dessert or sometimes on the weekend instead of candy. But it's actually the same as candy. So no fruit.
Then we eat cheese.
A lot of cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese and everything. We make those truffles, which is egg and cheese waffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can mix in protein powder to make it a bit, more protein. And those you can use. There are a lot of recipes out there. If you Google shuffles, CH. It starts with CH like in cheese.
Yeah.
There are a lot of recipes, so I don't have to give you one because there are a lot of them.
And I like cottage cheese pancakes. This is cottage cheese, eggs, and fusillium.
Yeah, that's too sweet for me. I didn't like it. I don't like sweet things.
I like.
You like?
Yes.
What else?
Mud cakes.
Mud cakes, yeah, that was. But that's dessert.
Yeah.
We're talking food. My favorite is something like cauliflower and broccoli gratin to some kind of meat.
Yeah.
And a sauce,
Yeah.
a fat sauce, like normal butter mixed with garlic or I don't know,
Garlic.
paprika
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah.
What you like.
Tarragon.
Tarragon butter to chicken. Really nice. And we drink a lot of water. And I have problem with my saliva, so carbonated water is actually really good for me. What else? We do eat dairy. Sometimes in keto you don't eat dairy, but we like it too much.
Yeah.
But that will inhibit the weight loss. So I try to not do it in excess. But you know, a glass of cold milk.
It's very nice.
Really nice. It's so good. So we eat milk,
Drink milk.
we whip cream. We sometimes, as a dessert, we just whip cream and put some chocolate on it. You know, the
80% or more.
90% chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, just over it. A lot of omelets.
Boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs, yeah, that can be my lunch. Really often, actually. I boil a dozen eggs or so and ate 4 of them for lunch, and then the boys can eat a couple when they come home and you know, just boiled egg. And one more. And
Yeah, bacon.
bacon, a lot of bacon.
Yeah.
Boys like bacon, so they actually do that by themselves.
More vegetables. Not underground vegetables.
No,
not,
above earth. So no carrots, no potato. No, those underground tend to be really high in carbs. So keep away from those. But tomatoes is like...
But we're not strict
Sweetest.
low carb, high fat people. So we get about 10 to 12%.
Yeah, we're not strict.
Yeah.
Under 5 is strict.
Yeah.
But you have to like what you eat too, and I don't like when there's not even a tomato on my food, in my salad. I love salad. Actually, we all love salad except you maybe. But me and the boys, we love our salad. So we do chicken and a salad, and then we put a really heavy dressing on. Like lots of oil.
I love feta cheese and
Yeah, feta cheese. Oh, feta cheese and goat cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, really good. With meat, of course.
yeah.
Yes. What do we eat more?
What's it like?
Well, we found butternut squash a lot a while ago.
Yeah.
So what we do when we do a sauce, when we don't have salad, we do the sauce of the butternut squash. You just shove it in the oven. We split it in half, take care of the seeds, put that in a separate container, shove it all in the oven. The seeds take something like 15-20 minutes, and then you can eat it like candy. It tastes like popcorn. And the butternut squash takes maybe 45 minutes.
Yeah. The better if you leave it for an hour.
Yeah, but with butter on, so that it's soft. And then you just core the inside out into a blender, mix it, and perhaps add some crème fraîche or cream, or you know, depending on what you want. Butter, if you like that, to make it fat. That way you get some of the nutrition. what is it? Calcium.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's rich on calcium. You have to check this out. You know what you need. You know you need the proteins because you need proteins. Everybody needs proteins. Those are essential. And then you need the vitamin and the minerals. So if you know you're deficient in some part, you know, like I'm tired in winter, so I eat a lot of vitamin C. Or if you're D vitamin, if you don't have that much sun, you need vitamin D. And some of the milk in Sweden have that added, but vitamin D exists natural in butter, for example. So if you eat a lot of fat, you will probably get enough vitamin D to not have a deficiency.
Yeah.
Deficiency. Come on. So just check, like cauliflower and broccoli. I think there's vitamin B in broccoli.
And from the cauliflower we make rice.
Yeah, we make those. You just grind it up, and just quickly boil it, like just
2 minutes.
No, not even that.
I'll make it for 2 minutes.
Oh, that's why it tastes so bad.
Okay.
No, you just
Okay.
throw it in hot water and then rinse it off.
Yeah.
What do you call that?
Blanche.
Blanche.
Yeah.
I do that with the beans too,
Yeah.
so they keep their chewiness.
Yeah.
And noodles, we have found some vegetable noodles. What's it called? Go fetch the
Yeah.
noodles are, you know, made from flour normally, but this is seaweed. I don't know, but it's vegetable, so.
That's both from seaweed noodles, but that's not seaweed noodles.
It's shirataki.
Yeah.
So it's a mushroom. Kontraktsmjöl 3 cp. Well, it contains 0.8 gram carbs in it, so
Yeah.
really good. This is like two people at the most, instead of normal noodles. Tastes just the same. What do we eat? We used to eat tacos a lot, but we don't do that anymore.
No.
But if we did tacos, we would just do it without the bread.
Yeah.
And BLT, you know, bacon, lettuce, tomatoes, and some creamy sauce. That's excellent. You just
Without the
don't use the bread. You just put salad on a plate and then top the good stuff on. And all eggs in any shape, fried, boiled, omelette with cheese.
But you can make bread from this with
Fusillium.
Fusillium.
It contains
Zero carbohydrates.
zero carbs.
It's a lot,
Yes.
85% fiber instead.
A lot of fiber. So you can make stuff with this,
You can
like
make-
pancakes,
Bake. At all.
bread,
Yeah.
pizza bottoms. I heard some people make of cauliflower, pizza bottom from cauliflower, and I've also seen them do on, you know, the protein shake stuff.
Yeah.
So there's always a solution if you have some craving. And the shuffles, you can use those as a pizza bottom too, actually.
Yeah.
I've seen that. That we're gonna try someday.
Yeah.
Just make the shuffle and tomato sauce and cheese and sausage and whatnots, and in the oven for the cheese, and then you can eat it.
So
That's about it.
yeah.
Well, drink a lot of water. You really need to drink a lot of water because
The keto make your
breath.
smell bad.
Yeah, some of us. Here, have some water, baby.
Yeah. So,
And on the upside of keto, you don't fart at all. If you fart, it's because you have eaten too many carbs.
but you know when you're in keto because your breath.
Your breath smells like crap, and there are some physical changes. Like at first you will feel a bit lethargic for a couple of days or for no strength, but after that you will be the opposite, you know, upbeat and not tired. And I remember the first time I was on keto. Do you remember? I slept like 2 hours a night. It was extreme. I was like I was on amphetamine, which I have been once for a diet. The diet pill, do you remember that?
Yeah.
A coma, I think it was called. It was amphetamine in it. I found that out later. I was so up, I couldn't sleep. 30 minutes one night, 1 hour the next night, and I was like a little rabbit. But amphetamine doesn't work in the long run because your body builds up resistance. You all know that. So it's not a good pharmaceutical.
No.
Yeah. What else do you need to know about our food? Well, that's the other thing. I am on what you call vad heter det? När man inte äter. A fast, intermittent fasting. Yeah. Intermittent fasting. So I don't eat breakfast. I haven't eaten breakfast in many years because I'm too tired in the morning and I can't just stand food. So I don't eat breakfast. They do. But that means I don't get hungry until 12, 1, 2 o'clock. That means I'm fasting from the night before at 8 until the day after lunch. So that's intermittent fasting. And what happens is when you eat a lot. That makes the body think, well, here comes the food. And it doesn't matter because food will come. So it uses the reserve better, harder, faster. If you starve yourself, if you don't eat enough, the body will cling on to what you have because it knows we're starving. So it's really, really important to eat a lot. Måste du sitta? It's really important to eat a lot when you're eating, because otherwise, if you're intermittent fasting, because otherwise the body thinks you're starving. So when I eat 4 or 5 eggs at like lunch in the afternoon, and then I eat the dinner and eat until I'm full. That's actually the rule. You eat when you're hungry and until you're full. Not more and not less. So if you're hungry during the day, this is the snacking part. We snack a lot in the beginning. If you're hungry, grab a cheese and cut out a solid chunk and just shove it in. Or boil an egg, eat 2 or 3 eggs. Just snack along. Have cheese in the fridge. You know, camembert or brie or grönmögel or blue mold or green mold, normal cheese. We have a lot of cheese. Goat cheese, any cheese, just eat it. I make sometimes like a vegetable snack. I cut up 1 bell pepper and maybe half a cucumber, and I eat with a fat dressing. Like crème fraîche mixed with vad heter gräddfil? Sour cream. I mix them up so that I get fat with the vegetables. The only carb there is from the powder I put, the mixing powder, but that's not much. What else? We had I'm trembling in my body because I haven't had breakfast yet, and we just had the workout session. My calves are killing me today. So, more to tell. Yeah, snack a lot. Snack when you're hungry. Like on fika. Don't do the bun. Take a big chunk of cheese with there's something called bullet coffee or bullet tea that a lot of these ketos do. When they drink coffee or tea, they put a chunk of butter in it.
Or coconut.
Or coconut oil, or, you know, what you like. so that the fat content goes up. I tried that and it's not for me because I can't have that much fat in the mouth. It makes me sick. And I have a sensitive body, so I can't eat that much fat. I really need to eat more, but I can't. My belly just flips over and goes to town. So I know that the fat content is, you know, a trial for some people, because first of all, we've all been taught tallriksmodellen, which is absolute bullcrap, because tallriksmodellen doesn't work. It never has, and it's based on debunked science. I mean, it was debunked immediately, and still people say that that's the way to eat. It's not. It really isn't. What you need, what your body actually need, are proteins, vitamins and minerals. Without them, you will die, get deficiencies, you know. Skörbjugg, I don't know what it's called. That's vitamin C. You're tired all the time, that's vitamin D. You feel the need to lick cars, well, that's the minerals. Pregnant women know this, because when you're pregnant, this urge to eat some strange things is overwhelming. And then you learn to listen, because if you don't listen, your body collapses on yourself. So with the one child, for me it was apple, I don't know why, but I ate a lot of apples with Ville. And with Ludde, it was cream, whipped cream. I mean, I could lick whipped cream, I could eat a lot. And I didn't gain any weight. Actually, with Ville I gained 2 kilos. And with Ludde I gained something like 9. So I didn't gain that much weight. It was just my body telling me, you need to eat this. And it's the same here. Listen to your body. If you feel like eating eggs, eat eggs, eat cheese, cream. If your body goes, I want whipped cream, then do it. If your body wants the carb, it's because you're hungry. Eat. If you're craving sugar, it's because you haven't avvänt.
Or learn the body to that.
Yeah, you need to unlearn your body, because sugar is kind of a drug. The body gets addicted to it. So without sugar, you will have cravings, but the cravings go away the more food you eat, normal food, like meat, chicken, cheese, eggs. The craving of sugar will go away. And this is a bit tricky, you can teach your brain what to like. If you always, when you see sugar, always go, I want sugar, then you're never gonna get rid of it. But if you keep telling your brain, bah, sugar is so disgusting, your brain will adapt to that. This is called placebo. Placebo? Placebo. It's the common practice of self-suggestion. And I'm not telling you that you should do it. I just think you should try it if you know you have a problem with sugar. I used to have a big problem with sugar. Now I don't like it because the power of suggestion. I haven't eaten cake since regularly, since I was 16. I don't know, 12 the first time I said I don't want normal cake, I want smörgåstårta, which is a Swedish thing. It's sandwich cake. Insert picture here. And I haven't liked sweets since I was probably 25. Yeah, 25, that's when I was living in Stockholm. I used the power of suggestion to stop me from eating.
Salty licorice.
Yeah, salty licorice is another thing. I'm never gonna get rid of that because salty licorice is really good, but I don't eat it much. I just eat 1, maybe 2 a week. But if it's salty you want, buy salty cucumber, because the salty cucumber will give you the salt you need and a bit of a snack.
But not the pickle one, because that's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, not the pickled one, the salt pickle one. Well, it's a difference. You'll see. If you read the label, oh, you gotta read the labels. The first time or the second time, it will take a long time to go shopping because you have to read the labels of everything you buy. I mean, thoroughly. How many carbs? Does it contain anything other than carbs? Yeah. How much fat will I get from this? That's it.
Bye.
Bye bye.